Hello viewers, in the previous video we saw what is the use of the size of operator and how to find out the size of any particular data type. I also asked you to perform this and let me know your answers in the comment box. So kindly, those who have not yet watched the previous video, kindly go back and check that video once again, perform that experiment, and you can come back over here to perform this particular next experiment. Okay, so the next experiment is very simple. We can do 2 or 3 programs. It depends how the length of the video is. I don't want the videos to be too lengthy, so I will keep these videos in smaller chunks so that 1 or 2 programs per video we can cover. Okay, so the next program is going to be this. This is basically a very simple kind of a program where I am going to show you how we declare variables. Okay, so I'm going to start with line number 3, as we are already aware of what stdio.h and what int main does. So we have already discussed that in the previous video. Kindly go back and check that if you are still having any queries, any doubts. Okay, so let's continue. So this line number 3 is basically where my program begins. So int num is equal to 5. So what I have done is, if you have seen the previous few videos, we had discussed that we should always declare our variables. If we don't declare the variables, we may get some error. For example, let me run this program once and I will show you the entire working of this code. If I run this program, see, this is how the output looks. Number is equal to 5, price is 9.99 and letter is A. Fine. So if I do certain things over here, if I do something like this and try to run this program, you only tell me what should be the answer or what should be the output. Yes, that will give an error. What kind of error it will be? See, show the errors. The errors are use of undeclared identified num. We had seen this in the previous videos also, because we have not declared what exactly is null, what exactly is num. So we don't know the data type of num, and that is the reason it was giving that error. So if you want to remove that error, again, simply go over here, save the file and run it once again. This should solve the issue. So number is 5, price is 9.99, letter is A. So again, we got the expected output. So let me go back. Int num is equal to 5, float price is equal to this, and char letter is A. Whenever we are initializing a character, just remember or keep in mind that it has to be written in single quotes only. So we have declared int num, we have declared float price, we have declared character letter. So now let's see how to print it. Line number 6, printf. Again, everything inside these double quotes will be printed as it is on the screen. So number %d. If you remember in the previous video, I told you this %d is basically a format specifier. So %d is going to be replaced with some value. Similarly, price is %.2f. I will explain what is this .2f. This .2f is again going to be replaced by some value. And finally, letter %c. Again, this %c is going to be replaced by some value. So what is that value which is going to replace this? See over here, this %d, %.2f and %c. You have to maintain this sequence. This is very important. So the very first thing that is going to replace this %d is nothing but whatever is written after this double quotes, that is after this comma. So it is going to be num. So whatever is the num value, that is going to replace this %d. Similarly, whatever is the price value, that will replace this %.2f. And whatever is the letter value, that will replace this %c. Now let me again quickly go back and revise this. %d is the format specifier used for integers. %f is a format specifier used for floating point data type. But what is this .2f? See, if I write something over here, for example, I write something like this, 0.998. And if I want to display only the first 2 decimal points, then I would be using something like this, %.2f. If I want to display only 1 decimal point, I would be using 0.1f and so on. Okay, so let me just go ahead. So %c is the format specifier for a character, in simple words. So num is integer, price is floating point, and letter is a character. So when I display this, just see what happens. If I run this program, see carefully what is happening over here. Previously the output was a little different. Let me show this. Previously this was the output, as the floating point was having only 2 decimal points after 9, so it was displaying it as it is. But if I do something like this, it is displaying only the first 2 decimal points and doing some kind of an approximation. Just have a look. It is doing the approximation and displaying only the first 2 decimal point digits, as you can see over here. 9.998 approximates to 10.00, because this 98 is considered to be again the next decimal point, which is in fact 9.99 becomes 10.00. That is why it is doing the approximation over here. Got it? So if I do certain changes, if I do something like this, now let's see what is the output. See, this is what I was expecting. 0.994 approximates to 0.99 only. That is the reason 9.994 is displaying 9.99. So you saw how beautifully this point comes into picture. Now I would like to ask you a question over here. If I change this 0.2 to 0.1 and the value is this, I won't run this. You only execute this at your end and let me know the answer in the comment section, so that I would also come to know whether you are performing these experiments along with me. So that's it in this video. I hope you are enjoying this course so far. This course is going to be a combination of the theoretical concepts in the form of whiteboard animations and these hands-on videos as well. So in the next video, we are going to discuss some more programs. So stay tuned, stay connected. God bless you all.